really small beads or little tiny balls. They are very small. And these round shaped boxes are probably the best, because for me, I don't want to spend too much money on my kit, but I do need stuff, so I can put them on my nails correctly. If you bought boxes that look like this for your beads, you would need an extra tray when you apply these on your nails, because these are so small you can't pick them up. You have to spread it around a new tray and then pick them up with your tools and stuff that I will show later on in this video. But these ones are nice, because if you use this, all you need to do is just twist the cap off, and there's your extra tray, so you don't need to get an extra tray. And particularly because these are so small, you never ever want to mix the colors, because it's impossible, or it will spend hours trying to separate them into their own colors again. So these boxes are best. Or if you have a lot of these small beads like I do, and you don't want to buy billions of these boxes, you can go for these ones. This is a whole tube of box. I don't know what this is actually for. It might be for other DIY things, but I bought this for my beads. And you just twist the top off, and here's the blue section, and then you can easily just twist off the next section for your next color. And for your extra tray, you have the top box, the lid for the whole box. So here, so you don't have to get another extra tray for all your colors and stuff like that. It just makes life so much easier. So this is a box, and this container is the stuff that I would recommend to you all to use. And then for your huge size gemstones or your bigger things, this is great. Because usually your huge size gemstones, usually for me, I don't have a lot of those. I just have a few, and I don't want to buy a new box for each of them, because at the end of the day I'll finish using them and I'll have all these boxes lying around. So these ones are great. This one I think is actually for medicine pills, and they have little sections, and just this one box has like 12 sections for 12 different looking gemstones. So this comes in really handy too. And next, I have your just necessary tools, and I've shown before I have my magic touch, which is great. Also, just a regular nail file is good. Obviously, you need your nail clipper too, which is not in here at the moment, and your wooden tools or your tweezers that I've shown before to pick up your gemstones and stuff like that. Longer ones are pretty nice. Short ones work just as well. Toothpick as well. But I've got these ones a long time ago. Wood ones are great because they're really cheap. And also I have bought this cool gadget too. It's a little picking up stone thing, because for your bigger gemstones you can't just pick them up with your wooden tool or your tweezers. Sometimes they just slip off because they're too big, and stuff like this would work because you can expand it. So even if this is not really true, but if you had something this big, you can still pick it up and use it this way to apply. This one is particularly helpful when you're working with your gel nails, because you don't want to get your whole hand sticky and stuff, because if you use your tweezer they might fall off and you have to pick it all back up again. So this little tool is good. This is probably from a DIY store or a bead store or stuff like that. And lastly, this really cool thing that I have is this little cushion that came actually from a bracelet that I got. But this is really nice too, because you can rest your hand on it if someone else is getting their nail done by you, or you're just doing it by yourself. It's nice to always have something to rest on too. And also, the very last thing is stuff that looks like this. Little brochures and things that you see around in counters for nail polish and stuff. I don't know in America or in other countries, but in Asia at least, especially in Japan, when they come out with their new nail polish and stuff like that, they always have a little brochure explaining their colors, and this one is pretty cool. They used ice cream to demo their colors, and they also have examples of patterns that you can do with their colors. And these one comes in so handy all the time, because when you're stuck for ideas or you can't come up with anything on top of your head, these ones are really great, especially if you bought their products too. Then you can use it just the way that they show you, so you don't have to look through your whole big book of nail magazine and stuff like that. So this is pretty cool. Stuff like this you can try. So yeah, this is mostly all the stuff that I have in my kit. The other stuff is just other versions of stuff that I've showed you. As for nail polish, I have another case for it because this doesn't fit. But yeah, I hope this actually helps, and go around and look around, see if you can find stuff that looks like this, or nail stickers that look like this, or other stuff. And if you have other things that you think is really helpful to you that I didn't demonstrate yet or showed you in my kit, feel free to leave me a comment on this video, on my wall, or in the weblog, my profile at Zanga. And I hope to hear from you all soon, and I hope you like this video. See you again. Bye!